Okay, here with Marcus Spears Jr., Border League. Talk about your impressions of this event so far.
Yeah, it's a great event. Good competition. We got NBA scouts, college coaches, so it's a good event. Good exposure for me.
Yeah.
I'm still young, so good exposure.
For sure, man. Like, how hyped do you get to, show off your talent in front of NBA scouts and coaches?
Yeah, it's big. Just how fast it comes. Like, I'm a sophomore in high school, and I already got college NBA scouts looking at me. So the process is fast, and just being able to perform in front of them is a good feeling.
For sure, man. What do you feel like you've kind of shown them up to this point?
I can play defense real good. My team, we take a lot of pride in defense, so I can get down, play defense. I'm a good get downhill player, and my shot is starting to come along well.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that at USAB and at this event too, you're always kind of like a high motor guy.
Yes, sir.
Play to the whistle and
Yep.
stuff like that. Where does that come from?
My coaches, and then also from my dad. I always play hard. Like, playing hard, you can get anything. And I wasn't like very good when I was younger, so I had to play hard in order to play. So it's always stuck with me, and now I'm starting to get my offense game and all that starting to come along. It's just stay with me.
Yeah, for sure. When do you feel like things kind of shifted for you and you felt like you could maybe play basketball at the college or even pro level?
Probably going into my freshman year, I realized, and then like halfway through my freshman year, I was like, yeah, I'll be pretty good at this. Yes, sir.
Have you always been tall and stuff like that?
Not really. In 8th grade, I wasn't really that tall, and then my freshman year, freshman to my sophomore year, I probably grew like 7, 8 inches.
Oh, serious?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
how did that kind of like change your game a little bit?
It changed it a lot. I was able to get downhill. I was able to do a lot of stuff. I was able to dunk, finally raise over top of people, and then it hurt my shot a little bit because I grew so fast and my arms got so long. But I'm starting to get it back.
Okay. What are some areas that you're trying to get better at right now?
My shooting, and then probably coming off the dribble, getting to my mid-range is probably the thing I'm working on the most.
Okay. What are some underrated aspects of your game?
Probably my athleticism. Like, I can probably get up and dunk on you most of the time. How fast I can move my feet on defense for how long I am. So that's probably my underrated.
Yeah, talk about when did you get your first dunk and what went down with that?
My first dunk is actually my freshman year. I remember we was at St. Mark's. It's a all-boys private school, and I just drove down here and just rose up on top of the dude. It was actually a body. My first ever dunk was a body. Yes, sir.
Nice,
Yep.
Man. I know you come from an athletic family and stuff like that. What was your household like growing up with all those athletes?
Real competitive. Everything we do is competitive. My sister's a high-level volleyball player. My parents were both professional athletes, so just taking on what they do and like elaborating.
Was basketball kind of always your first love, or did you kind of explore some other sports?
I played baseball. I actually quit basketball for 2 years to play baseball, and then baseball just got too slow, and I picked basketball up, and I'm with it ever since now. Yeah.
With your dad being a former NFL player and
Yes,
stuff
sir.
like that, what are some things that he's instilled in you over the years?
Work. Everything you have to get and everything like you want to get has to come from the work. So as long as you put the work in, you'll get what you want.
You're with Dynamic Prep now.
Yes, sir.
What kind of led to that transition with them?
I was the private school I was at. My dad didn't like the situation too much, and my mom didn't like it that much. So I looked into Dynamic, and I went and did a tryout, and I made the team, and now I'm with them ever since. No plans on leaving.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of talented players on the
Yes,
roster
sir.
too. What's it like for you to kind of come in and play a role on the team with those guys?
It's big. Last year I didn't really play as much, and I just mostly trained because I was still young, and we had a lot of older guys. So practicing with them and everything got me better. And now my sophomore year, I'm able to perform for the team, score for us, play defense.
You have a former NBA All-Star,
Yes,
MVP
sir.
finalist
Yep.
on the sidelines coaching you guys.
Yes, sir.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Yep.
What's it like being around him, and what type of advice does he share with you guys?
Yeah, it's great. Always know what he's saying is pretty much, well, not pretty much, but it is correct because he knows he's did everything, and I want to do what he's done. So it's great to have him on the sideline. He's one of my biggest mentors, so it's great.
You had USAB last weekend in
Yes, sir.
Colorado Springs.
Yep.
Talking about that experience, how was it for you?
Yes, sir. It was great. Get to play my competition again, play my age group, meet a lot of new guys. I'm gonna play all the way through high school, so it's great. And then good competition.
Yeah. What was like one thing that you kind of learned from that experience?
Yeah. One thing I learned is USA likes defense a lot, which goes with how I play. I didn't expect them to play as much defense as we did, but it was mostly defense. They didn't really care about offense too much. Obviously, you have to be able to score, but they love defense there.
Getting into your recruitment a little bit,
Yes,
what's
sir.
the latest with that in terms of interest and offers?
I got an offer from Texas and LSU, and then I have a couple interests from SMU, TCU, Xavier. So I got a couple schools right now. Yeah.
Any schools that you'd love to see get involved in the future?
Probably North Carolina. My coaches talked to Duke 3 days ago, so that was a big thing for me, but probably UNC, Tennessee, so a couple schools, yeah.
Yeah, how surreal is it for you? I mean, hearing from those types of programs.
Yeah, it's big. Just going back to the work, it shows how much work I've put in and how fast this all came. This all came pretty quick because I was on the second team in 8th grade, and now I'm at this level, so it's like really big, showing the work I put in.
For sure. Any players in the NBA or college that you kind of like to watch?
Yeah. Tatum, Giannis, and KD. Those are my three that I watch, and then I like Luka. I'm in Dallas, so I can go watch him. I like how his gameplay is.
Get to know you a little bit, like off the court, like outside of basketball.
Yes, sir.
Any other like hobbies and things that you like to spend time
Yep. Me and my dad, we hunt and fish. So when I'm not playing basketball, I'm a country boy in heart. So I hunt, fish. I like to ride horses. I get in the mud. Yes, sir.
Okay. What are you out there hunting?
White-tailed deer, mule deer, elk,
Okay.
bunch of stuff. Yep.
All right. You got a few trophies at home, or?
I got one right now. I'm trying to find more time because we go hunting a lot, but I kill a lot of does and stuff. So
Gotcha.
not too many trophies yet.
Yeah. We get there.
Yes, sir.
Any like books, movies, TV shows you're into right now?
Not really. I watch YouTube a lot though. I watch a lot of YouTube, but I don't really watch too many movies. Only thing I say, I'm in Starting 5 right now. I'm watching Starting 5. That's what I'm watching on Netflix. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What are some of your early takeaways from Starting 5?
Just how hard it is to make it to the NBA, how hard it is to last in the NBA and be a great player, but it goes back to the work. All them great players, they just work and they get what they want.
For sure. If you could go out to dinner with anybody, like past or present,
Yes, sir.
who kind of comes to mind?
I'd probably say LeBron. LeBron is a big one that I want to go eat with, just talk, sit down business-wise, basketball-wise. Just he's great when it comes to making money, great basketball player, great mentor. So yeah, probably LeBron.
A few more questions, but how do you feel like you kind of impact winning on the court?
I would say on my defense and my motor. You said it earlier, I like to play hard and I like to play defense, and then the offensive game will come after you play defense. And that's what our coach instills in us, defense, to get you whatever you want on the offensive side, so defense.
What are some things that you bring to a team off the court?
I say I'm pretty funny. Me and my teammate Jaden Toombs, we like to laugh. We like to make other people laugh, so being funny.
Okay, nice.
Yes, sir.
If you had a hashtag to describe yourself, what would that hashtag be and why?
Probably hashtag work and hashtag probably competitive, because everything I do, I want to win, and then I work at everything I do. I want to be the best at what I do.
And we'll wrap it up with this, but ideally, 5-6 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Hopefully in the NBA, being a good career, being a star player for a team, hopefully, and then if I'm not, being able to play my role as an NBA player and last a little minute.
Awesome, thank you, man.
Yes, sir.